Hi guys, welcome back again. It's your boy Anson Kochito Alpha Leo. Welcome to the world of sports. Welcome to Fisayo Adedipe TV, and welcome back. I have a couple of news to share today. Right from Chelsea news, transfer news, of course, Arsenal news, Manchester United news, Newcastle news. Tottenham Hotspur news. We have Bayern Munich news as well. So kindly sit back, relax, and let me dive into it right away. So I'm going to start at Old Trafford, and this is breaking news today. It's from Fabrizioromano, of course. It's actually here we go as we speak, and it's about their right. Is their winger? We can say left winger is Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford is heading out and is heading to Spain. Finally, the Knights has agreed personal terms with Barcelona, and is just waiting for the green light between Barcelona and Manchester United. Of course, as we speak now, as I'm talking to you right now, he's just waiting for United to give him the green light to fly over to Spain to have his medical. He's a done deal already. He's actually here we go. Kudos to Fabrizioromano for monitoring these proceedings. Verbal agreement, everything in principle has been agreed with all the parties involved, and it's actually a loan deal, and a loan deal with a buy option. And of course, Manchester United are careful. The same loan deal that they gave Jadon Sancho to Chelsea, that's the same loan deal they have an agreement with Deco and with Barcelona. So there's a penalty fee in case they don't trigger the buy option. They are going to pay the penalty fee for not buying Marcus Rashford at the end of the day. And Deco and Hansi Flick, they've already said this is their man, this is the person they want. And why did they want this guy? Because Ansu Fati has already left. They need a replacement for him. They need a person that will play in that wing. And also a versatility of Marcus Rashford, because he can play as a winger. He can also play to deputize Lewandowski as a striker. So they are keen to get him done to be their player, and before the end of Sunday and Monday, he should complete his medical and be a Barcelona player. So everything is a done deal right now. Marcus Rashford is heading to Barcelona as we speak as their player for now. So he's just waiting for authorization to fly and get his medicals done. And finally, he'll be unveiled as a Barcelona player. Remember, on loan with a buy option. So Deco is delighted, Barcelona is delighted, Hansi Flick is delighted to get his services. And we already know his head is all over, he's away from England, away from Old Trafford. He's now ready to work under Ruben Amorim, of course. After his loan spell at Aston Villa, we already know what happened. So he's ready to start a new phase of his career and trade his services with Barcelona as we speak. So I want to say all the best to Marcus Rashford as he continues to play for Barcelona this coming season. Now, let me go to Liverpool. Remember, Barcelona, they are also keen at getting Luis Díaz services. However, they have backed out from that service, from that negotiation, for that, opportunity to sign Luis Díaz in Liverpool. Why? Because they realized that the total package of even getting on loan, paying his salary and everything is going to be too much for them, because they need to balance their books. So right now, there's nothing to write home about between Barcelona and Luis Díaz. Luis Díaz also is not going to Barcelona. He's ready to go out of Liverpool to trade his services elsewhere, right? He has already informed Liverpool. So, but he's not ready. Barcelona, they cannot afford him. So the only suitor, as we speak, that is ready to afford Luis Díaz in Liverpool is Bayern Munich. Vincent Kompany already said he will get this boy. He will get this boy. He's 27-year-old. He wants to get him, right? But Liverpool are still considering everything involved. They are still contemplating that should they release him. Okay, if they release him, Darwin Núñez is going, Luis Díaz will go. After the loss of Diogo Jota, they'll be limited in numbers. They'll be limited, right? So they are very careful, and they are looking for maybe a possible replacement before they can sanction that move, right? Barcelona and Vincent Kompany have the money. They have everywhere without to ensure that Luis Díaz will be their player at the start of next season. So as we speak, Luis Díaz is ready to leave Liverpool to any club that really wants him. And the only club, concrete club, that really wants this guy, Luis Díaz, is Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany. So it's something that we're going to monitor. So feedback, sit back, relax, and fingers crossed for now. And we'll see what's going to transpire within the next couple of weeks. But I see him leaving Liverpool very soon. Now, let me go to Arsenal. We already know yesterday, Noni Madueke was unveiled as an Arsenal player. He will be wearing the number 20 jersey. He will also play, he can also play in the left wing position, also, deputizing or playing, trying to get the jersey away from Martinelli, right? He may not deputize Bukayo Saka, of course, because he's a very, very versatile player. He can play left wing, he can play right wing. So it depends on what Arteta wants to use him for. But Arteta already mentioning that he has spent 3 years in Chelsea. He already knows the Premier League, right? He understands the Premier League, how tough it is. He understands his role as a winger. He needs to work more on how to track back and then, assist defense line or defenders in the side of the pitch. But he scores goals, he assists, right? So he's a very, very good addition for that £52 million fee for us now. So people saying, why will you buy a winger for £52 million? All over the place screaming. This is a very good addition, and it's left for him to develop and improve on his, on his strengths and weaknesses, right? Because at the end of the day, when you dribble 1v1, you do all the work. The finishing is the most important thing. If you don't finish, right, nobody will write home about you. Nobody will care. So the likes of Mbeumo, the likes of Salah, the end product justify how good they are, right? And the data is also speaking about that. But in terms of this player, he needs to improve. And that's exactly why Enzo Maresca allowed him to leave. Because when they check the stats, they even compare him, and they use that stat to justify the price tag. They use the Mbeumo statistics, they use Elanga statistics to justify that amount. And that's why they sanctioned the sale that, well, this guy has to go, right? Because Chelsea even have a lot of options, right? Estavo is coming. So, of course, that's a done deal, and that's still news. But for Chelsea and for Arsenal, Chelsea, good sale, good business. For Arsenal, is a good addition, good buy. Because if Bukayo is injured, we have somebody that will come in. Fine, we have Ethan Nwaneri in the team. Ethan Nwaneri will also have a part to play because there are 4 competitions. So there will always be a space for both players to play. Like I said, Noni can play left wing position. So Martinelli also have to erase their game. So that's it about Arsenal, Noni Madueke. For Manchester United, the last news which I will talk about is Mbeumo. Mbeumo already done deal. He doesn't want any other club except Manchester United. So it's just remaining for him to complete his medicals, and he'll be unveiled as a United player. Done deal already as of yesterday, and we are waiting for his medicals to be completed and for him to be unveiled. So the next one is, once Michael Rashford deal is completed finally, then they will look for a replacement or a striker. They are looking for a striker, right, that will play with either Zexi or Højlund. Højlund might go to Serie A, so we're going to monitor what United and Ruben Amorim is going to do concerning that striking position. And for the Galatasaray and for Nigerian fans, I'll talk about this. It's about Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, finally, we're going to see that he's going to actually go to Galatasaray. Finally, there's green light now. Napoli and Galatasaray have already agreed the terms, the payment terms. £40 million will be paid upfront right now, and the other one will be paid in bits. So finally, Osimhen will be heading to Galatasaray, and everything about him, about Napoli, will be history, right? And I wish him all the best. I pray nobody hijacks the deal. Maybe United want to hijack it. You just make speculations. I'm not sure, but well, we wish our lad all the best because Osimhen, anybody that gets his services, they're buying a premium. He's going to deliver the goods for you guys. All right. And lastly, to round this video up, I will talk about my darling Chelsea, of course. Chelsea now has been officially recognized as the Club World Cup champion, the first ever edition. The previous ones that has been held in the past will be called Intercontinental Champion. But this one that Chelsea just won, Chelsea is officially the club, first edition, the Club World Cup champion. And the badge will be on their jersey for the next 4 years. The next tournament will be 2029. And the only team that have qualified so far for that tournament, 2029, is PSG. So Chelsea is the current reigning champion, and we see if they will qualify for the 2029 Club World Cup tournament. So thank you guys for liking, for subscribing, and for sharing to your family and friends. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share, right? I still remain your boy, Alpha Leo, Anson Cochito. Until we meet again, keep, flying the flag held higher. Raise your flag, raise the roof. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Bye.